Hey, it's Boz, Yellowbit Road, here at Deep Blue Seafoods with my good mate Sully. We're going to do some filleting of fish lessons. I'm good, this guy's an absolute gun at it. So Sully's going to show you how to fillet a couple of fish nice and slow. Key thing, sharp knife. Second thing, listen to what he's got to say. Go well.
When you're learning to fillet a Tarakihi, if you're left-handed, you have the fish around that way, and you start that way. If you're right-handed, have it round that way, belly facing away, head facing that way. So your first cut will be in here. Just take your time. I use a small knife because it's easier. In there, under that gill plate there, and up on an angle to the head. Take your time and just follow that around. Don't have to go fast when you're learning. Nice and slow, right to the tail. And lift that up, hold your knife straight, go to the centre line. You'll feel it on your knife. Everything's by feel. Then the centre line's there, just tilt your knife up and go over it like that, so you've exposed it. Then you'll run your knife along there, you'll feel the pin bones. They start about there, just cut them on an angle. So you've got your knife on an angle like that, cut through them. Then all you do is lift the fillet up, get your knife there, and run it down to the tail. Good filleters will do it in one hit, but when you're learning, just take your time, you'll get faster. If you get that little bit of black on there, that's okay. That means you've got all the meat off. Just trim that off. Other side, you turn the fish around that way, head still facing. That's where a left-hander starts, that's where a right-hander finishes. So you cut right through there, along there. I tilt my knife back because it's easier to follow that line, and then to the centre line again. Then tilt your knife, get over that, cut it through there. You feel those bones there, they start about there. Just cut them. Once you cut them, same thing. Peel it back. I'm dipping my knife as I go over the rib cage there. And that should be good. So skinning it, I use a different knife. I use this because it's easier. Longer and it's sharp. And when I'm skinning it, I go start from the tail, cut through to there, grab a hold of it and push. You don't need a saw. There you go. Same with the other side. Start there. You got to keep this knife flat. Boning it, you turn it over. And an old guy taught me that. You go about, the bum's about there of the fish, cross the centre line, straight down there. You'll see the bones, and then just go straight on the other side, and they'll come out. The other one, the other side, belly's facing you, so you cross the centre line to the thick side, up here. Straight through there. And that's your Tarakihi fillet. Now we'll do a ButterFish. This is male ButterFish. It's got the blue around the mouth. Same thing. Head facing that way if you're right-handed, that way if you're left-handed. And the skin is really tough on these. So cut through there, past that wing. Same as a Tarakihi. But I'm using quite a bit of force to get through the skin because this skin is like leather. Same thing, along there. You can actually feel the centre when you do that, and then just go over the tail like that. Up there, you expose those bones, you can feel them with your knife through there. They start about there. They're not very long. That. And just lift. The same as a Tarakihi. Dip your knife over that part, see how that goes down? And straight through. Other side's the same as a Tarakihi. Cut through there on the angle, through there, tilt your knife back like that and push it. Same thing, get to the centre line. You don't have to start from the tail, you can start from the head because you'll feel the centre. There you are, and there's those bones there again. Just cut them like that. And all you do is lift the fillet up and dip your knife over that little bump there and through. And that's the butterfish. And that's good. Plenty of meat on that. Skinning it same way. Important thing is to try and keep your knife flat. Not on an angle, flat. And push. And to make it look pretty, that's edible, but to make it look pretty, I trim it off. A little bit of it off. Same thing, turn it over. Bum of the fish is about there. The bones only really go to about here, but I always go a bit lower, just to make sure they're gone. Across the centre line, down there, down there. Done. So that's how you pull it, butterfish and Tarakihi.